I'm Frank Polari for Channel 3 in Medford here at the Memorial Day Parade, May 91. We'll be taking a few interviews here today as far as what it means to the people of Medford to view this parade and what it means in light of the Persian Gulf War and Memorial Day in general.
in town, too. Well, the kids were all packed together.
Great!
Well, we can interview somebody here, that'd be good.
Hi, I'm Bob Hawkestelia from Medford, and this is my son Joseph Michael, and we're very proud to be part of the Memorial Day ceremonies here in Medford. Memorial Day is important to us because it gives us our freedom and a chance for Joey to grow in a country that's free. And we like to dedicate today to all our relatives that passed away in the previous wars, and we're very lucky that we have our freedom.
Nice job.
Hi, my name's Dave Mayako. I live here in Medford, and I'm very proud of all our American veterans. And it was a beautiful parade today, and I'm proud of everybody that was involved. Thank you very much.
Get on that electric thing over there, John. We're at the old Medford burial ground. Here lie early settlers of Medford: Governor John Brooks, Captain Isaac Hall, Honorable Peter Tufts, Sarah Bradley Fulton, patriots of the Revolution who fought at Lexington and Bunker Hill.
Memorial Day is just not just another day for a parade. It's one of those days that's very important, that we give honorage to our men and women who've been in the Gulf War as well as other wars. And I don't mind having my bus held up for any parade, especially for that occasion.
Chief Redman Go. Always does a great job. American Legion Post 45, color guard, led by its commander, Paul Saunders. Post 45 directly after them.
Stand beside her and flag.
They even sang. I didn't believe that was their name. And directly behind them, the Medford traffic supervisor. Always do a great job here in the city of Medford. To be interviewed with our Grand Marshal today, Mike Petroni, as commander of the ITAMs, also a past president of the Allied Veterans for 2 years. Hi, John, Mike. And Mrs. Grand Marshal is sitting in the rear of the car behind them. Our very Grand Marshal. We have Peg and Walter Lee. Walter Johnson, the past commander of American Legion Post 45. Nice to have you boys, Commander. That honorary Grand Marshal coming in on a motorcycle. signatories. Let me interview. See if we got a Jimmy. All that there.
Oh, get this one right.
Sounds like you're ready to go in the pool. Very good, excellent.
That was great. All right.
What a crew.
That was great. There we are. Wave, Milano, wave.
Representative of the City Council, Marshal Patriot, of the City Council. Guys are nice work, nice work. And one of our, well, I won't say all, one of our better past commanders, the American Legion, Post 45, has been at least 100 parades. Frank Daly.
There will be harmony in the home. If there is harmony in the home, there will be order in the nation. When there is order in the nation, there will be peace in the world.
This is a great Memorial Day here in Medford. I'm Gloria Leone, and I am so proud to be here on this day and to view this wonderful parade. You know, with all the fiscal constraints in all cities, it's nice that we can still do this, and we have so many great volunteers out here today to keep the true spirit of Memorial Day, honoring our veterans mainly, and of course our own loved ones. So I'm very, very happy to be here, and thank you very much.
Chapter 21, Medford. Because there's Louis, a lot of these past commanders here, Eddie Yarso, Louis Fritz, Billy Young, and all the girls. Mrs. Young I see behind them. Mrs. Mascaras. Oh, in there, my heavens, very good girl. I don't know all the names, but what a lovely group. Great. There you guys. Nice, very good. United. Medford Post 45 Auxiliary. Very good. Nice job.
Chris, this way, guys.
Hi, Ann.
Elma Count. Honorary Grand Marshal. Now he belongs to the DAV, the American Legion, the VFW. He belongs to them all. Elma, God bless you. Next come interview, we have President Hans Swain of the Gold Star. That looks like a nice day. Looks like a nice day.
sir, if I just need to see up here. That's fine.
Sorry about that.
Get this right here, Audrey.
Hey, Audrey!
Now we have more. Campfire girls. He's a Girl Scout. I can tell Girl Scout. Right, he's a Girl Scout. That girl has a wrist right there. Girl Scout. Very good. Girls, you look absolutely good. All right. They have the brownies directly behind. Look at that group. My heavens.
Hi, Marilyn.
Absolutely great.
Girls, wave over here. Wave over here, guys. Wave over here. Wave over here.
St. Joseph's School. Yeah, D-A-R-E. Kids on track. Hey, I'll look for that. Number 8840, good interview. How's it going there, Chief?
The antique cars would have lobby with all of them.
Pretty good. That's another two. Nice to have you with us. Keep it safe now, keep it safe. And the dress of the boys, I can see coming in here.
Joe, that's a good way to end it.
The fire hydrant?
No, right there.
The street sweeper.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice job, guys. Nice job, guys. And we have Vinnie Volpe coming into view here. And one of our most exotic machines here in the city of Medford. Oh, the sweeper. Nice, Vinnie. Nice job.
Have the reviewing stand.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ron Breen, Grand Marshal of today's parade. Other than being a nice hot day today, I think it was about 92, 94 degrees out there. But we did have a good time. There was quite a few people on the way coming in, probably a little more than last.
Oh, it just gets you right in the heart somewhere. You see all your friends, people you haven't seen for years on the sides there. And what else can I say?
Yeah, we did notice there was quite a few flags from many of the buildings. I think just about every other house on the route had flags. We had them on the apartment buildings down there. We had the elderly come out, wave their flags with their kids, their grandchildren. I thought it was an upbeat celebration here today. We have Frank. Frank, want to say hello or what? And Frank Daly is one of our past commanders of the American Legion. He's I'm not going to say he's our oldest because he's older than I am, but he's he marched the whole way today. This guy is 70. How many years young?
74.
Yeah, there you go, 74 years young, and you got to watch the thing there. And
40 years ago, I was commander of Medford Post 45. This year, 40 years ago. That's it.
Here you go. We're actually celebrating his birthday. That's 40 years ago today. He was commander of the American Legion.
Well, my name is David Guerrero, that's one thing. I live in Medford all my life. And it was a good parade. And I just hope the troops come home. And that's mostly it, and I hope I get on TV. Bye.
With me today also is Bob Penta. Bob is the president of the Medford City Council, and I have testimony that Bob walked the whole parade today, even though it was 92, 93 degree heat. And what do you think, Bob? What do you got to say for yourself?
I'm really glad today that we did have this parade, number one. There was some conversation about a couple of months ago that the parade was going to be non-existent for whatever the reasons was at that time, but, and Ronnie can attest to the fact, we came to a special emergency meeting to say that this type of a day, Memorial Day, belongs to the veterans, solely to the veterans and to their memory. But more importantly, as I stated a few minutes ago when we had our ceremonies at the cemetery, I believe that we should be taking care of the veterans that are left, the ones that are alive, the ones that have been altered by the war, the ones that are afflicted from emotional and psychological and physical distress, and I think that's our primary responsibility. Paying respect today, that's a wonderful tribute, but taking care of those that are left, I think that's the bigger and the better tribute that we have to do, and we should never lose sight of the fact that that is our responsibility, and that's the price we have to pay for that term called freedom.
Good. Thanks very much, Bob, and I do hope that you're going to be with us next year.
Good afternoon. This is City Councilor Fran Giordano. It says Memorial Day, 1991, and I'm with Vice President of the Medford City Council, Robert Mayarko. Bob, tell me something. Why is Memorial Day important to you?
It's important to me, Fran, and for all the people in our great country, is we have to remember our veterans, the people that fought and died and served in our armed forces for freedom. That word that rings throughout the world, the people that are oppressed everywhere in the world, that look to the Statue of Liberty, Our Lady of Freedom, for the freedom of choice, speech, and everything that's guaranteed under our Constitution. That's what it means to me, and we have to remember our veterans and the people that have served in the past, the present, and the future in our armed services.
Bob, I noticed that you were at the cemetery today and they were having the ceremonies. What does the ceremony itself mean? Because a lot of people seem to forget the parade, they forget the ceremony at the cemetery, and they just tend to dwell on the parade. But what did the cemetery mean to you today?
Well, the memorial services, since I've been on the Medford City Council for 5 years, is an integral component in the celebration and the remembrance of our war dead, people that have fought and died in our wars in the past to keep this country free and the great country that we are.
Thank you very much. This is Councilor Giordano with Vice President Mayarko from Medford Square on the Memorial Day Parade. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Frank Tucker. I'm a Medford resident, and I'm down at the parade site right now. I thought it was great. I hope there was a lot of veterans that wasn't marching turned out to watch this parade, because I'm from World War II, and we're starting to decline. You know, we're not any younger, and we're getting smaller in groups. And hopefully these Vietnam veterans and these Persian Gulf veterans turn out for all these parades, even if they don't march, and support all veterans organizations. As I understand, we're starting to decrease in our benefits, so we got to get out there and fight for whatever we have. So that's about all I have to say. It was a nice day out here, and hope everyone enjoyed it. Thank you.
Memorial Day is important because it is a time when we can remember all the people who have died that we loved, and show our respect to them by giving them some flowers. I just hope that in heaven they are able to know that they're getting them.
Okay, no, it was a real pleasure to participate in the Memorial Day Parade here in 1991. And speaking as a veteran, I know what all the veterans have done for us, and just to pay a little bit of tribute to them is a great honor.
That concludes today's Memorial Day Parade in Medford, May 91. Thank you for tuning in. See you next year.
There will be beauty in the character. If there is beauty in the character, there will be harmony in the home. If there be harmony in the home, there will be order in the nation. When there is order in the nation, there will be peace in the world.